Hello everyone, this is Bryant with SFFTsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. We're back at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, and this video is going to just highlight all of the updates happening around the park. We've got water park changes, of course. We've got the new Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster. There's some new food offerings that have been debuted since we've been here last. So this is going to be a pretty jam-packed video to show you all the things going on around the park. So let's head inside. Now, right as we come in through security, I've noticed some new footers out here, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe they're doing some kind of extension of the security awning here, just to add a little bit more shade. That'd probably be pretty good, so we'll have to see what happens here. And so you have your main entrance to the park right over here, but if you go to the left of that, where you have these restrooms off to the side, you'll see that this little gateway that they built previously is going to be a VIP entrance at some point. So out here in Los Festivales, you have the old Season Pass Center. You can see they've got the enhancements in progress sign out. This is where the esports gaming center is going to be very soon, and we do know, we can't show you anything, but we do know it's really progressed. There's a lot of really cool things going on in there. And of course up top, if you watched our previous Fiesta Texas video, we showed you all of the work going in on that Coca-Cola VIP lounge up there, and it's going to be really nice. We've made our way over to Boomerang, which is undergoing a huge transformation right now with the upgraded soft harness restraint trains and the new magnetic braking system. But you can see on top of that, there's all kinds of other work going on. You can see they're actually working on the spine of the track right now, just to help with the longevity of the ride. So they're re-welding the spine, strengthening the track, addressing any wear or tear that has been put on the ride previously. So nice to see that this is really just an all-in-one, let's get this thing running as good as possible and get all of the work out of the way. So, and they do have the lead car on display. You can see sporting the Boomerang colors, but also you can see those soft harness restraints, which are going to make a big difference with the comfortability of this ride. And these are supplied by Vekoma, so basically the original manufacturer coming up with a way to improve the ride, which is always great. And as we make our way into the Crack Axle Canyon section, you can see they have begun the refresh of the Beach Bum Surf Company gift shop, which butts right up against Hurricane Harbor San Antonio. And they've done a lot of trim work right around the bottom with the fresh paint. So it doesn't look like any new Hurricane Harbor signage is up quite yet, but maybe here pretty soon we will see that pop up. And of course, this is the main entrance to Hurricane Harbor San Antonio. You can see they've got a temporary sign out front saying it opens on April 29th, but no new signage or theming out front to report. I assume that's going to be coming in the following weeks though. And of course you have these fun steampunk entrance signs to Crack Axle Canyon. This one is working again, so all of the little levers and gears and stuff are spinning, and it lights up at night. Very fun to see this going again. And as far as signage is concerned, we've got another fun little sign for Crack Axle Canyon right here just outside of Dr. Diabolical's cliffhanger. So these usually are used for ads and things like that, but fun to see a little more of a theme involved with it. As we make our way into Crack Axle Canyon, this happened a number of weeks ago, but we're excited to report that Gully Washer has reopened, and people are enjoying it. So they finally got that pump fixed after all the issues they had getting parts and things like that. It's definitely a struggle for the theme park industry, but great to see the ride rolling again. And quite popular today. It's not as warm as it will be later this summer, but it's not cool either. We've made our way into this kind of DC Universe nook over here, and you can see we do have some banners for Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster, and then right behind these walls is where they've cleared land. Still nothing has shown up. It's really just land clearing. They've got to get it prepped to pour a concrete pad, and we'll get to a better spot here in just a second to show that to you. But just wanted to point out the refurb that they're doing here in the children's area, the Thrill Seeker Park. You can see these planes have a fresh coat of paint on them. You've got some blues and greens. I do imagine they're not done. I surely would think that they are still going to do some more work here. Probably just trying to keep it open when the park is open so that it's just one more offering. You can also see that this former airbrush location now has a fresh coat of paint. We'll see if it comes back as the airbrush or if it comes back as something else. You can see that they do have a kind of heads up informational sign here. Just saying, hey, we're getting this stuff ready to go. So it might be closed, it might be open, but you can see there the new names: Stunt Pilots, which we just looked at, Sky Searcher, which is what Up and Away is turning into, and then Bucking Broncos, which we're going to go take a look at next. And it looks like they've actually thrown a fresh coat of paint here on Bucking Broncos. You've got the brand new signage out front. I like the re-theme of this. It's a lot more kind of, I don't know, not necessarily less kiddie, but less cartoony, I think is a good word. And there used to be this stage over here that was primarily used when this was Wiggles World, but it does look like they're finally figuring out something to do with this. That the big house facade is gone. It was kind of falling over, so kind of nice that they took that down. But you swing across this way, of course, you have Up and Away, which doesn't look like it's gotten any of its transformation yet. So this one is the main ride that has to get redone. Bucking Broncos looks pretty much done. And then formerly known Zoom Jets ride looks like it still has a little bit of work to go, but things are moving along really well. And we've rounded back out of Thrill Seeker Park over to the Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster construction. You can see that little building there that's going to remain, but they've gotten rid of all of the other structure that was over here. They are starting to kind of level this out and get it ready because they've got to pour a concrete pad for the new coaster, and then before you know it, new coaster will be showing up and it should go right up. So very exciting to have this new kiddie coaster here. It's going to be lots of fun. And as we head out of DC Universe into the Rockville section, the screen that we kind of pointed out during our last visit, oh, the camera doesn't like the screen, does it? Anyways, you can see the screen is done. All right, I think I got our, oh, it's still freaking out. Anyways, every once in a while they show some really fun Rockville things on here, but it's a lot of ads too, so you kind of got to take it for what it's worth. I'm hoping we'll catch one of these here in a second. Oh, looks like it's playing this one again. All right, after some waiting, you can see this is like the old school Rockville entrance, which is really fun. And then there is another one. We'll see if we can catch it. So yeah, here's the other one. This one's really fun. This is kind of like what they had on the other side of Rockville back in the day, the entrance sign. Love it. We've taken a quick detour into the Fiesta Bay Boardwalk section, and unfortunately this booth is closed today. This is Fireball Snacks, and I just wanted to point out they've kind of completely revamped this menu since we've been here last. So you can get a flamin' hot Cheetos sausage for $12.99, hot Cheetos pie, hot Cheetos shake, which sounds terrifying, the spicy pickle, and then of course they have kind of your other standard stuff. So I don't know. I want to know in the comments below, have any of y'all tried any of this? And if you did, how was it? And down here you have the old Thunder Beach Speedway location. Looks like they're getting some things done down here. They have a guy pressure washing right now, cleaning some stuff up. I will point out, there are some what look to be some charging bays down here, so I guess we're gonna have to go down there. But I do imagine they are upgrading their go-karts to something that is electric, which, you know, that's okay. They're a lot of fun still. They have them at ZDT's not too far from here. But we'll have to wait and see what other elements they put into this, because it could be other stuff, I'm just not sure. But let's go down there and get a closer look. So obviously you still kind of only see the back side of these, but you can see all the plugs down here. And you can also see this other, like this little track they've installed. So looks like maybe it'll be like a magnetic charge on these, but very fun and very promising. Looks like we're gonna have some new go-karts soon. Also here on Fiesta Bay Boardwalk, you have Wave Runner, which is a classic scrambler, but you can see by looking at the cars, they have added some kind of old school touches back to this, so just a little refresh of this ride. Looks really nice. So of course, once you exit out of Fiesta Bay Boardwalk, you end up back into Rockville proper, and just wanted to point out here on the side of Candy Storm, we've got another one of those old school Rockville signs. I love it. We have rounded over into Spotsburg, and I think one of the really awesome new things that they've done out here is actually the addition of roller coaster coffee. Last time we were here, this was under construction, but it has reopened, and they serve Starbucks, and they do have the cinnamon bread in here. So let's see if we can get in there and see the menu real quick. So you can see it's kind of your typical Starbucks stuff that you would find in a theme park. It's all very fairly priced. And then over there you can see the cinnamon bread, which you can get for $9.99, or it's a snack on the dining plan. So it smells really good in here, and it's pretty busy too, so looks like this was a good call. It's also worth pointing out that Bugs Whitewater Rapids is back and open for business. They did do a fairly extensive refurbishment, getting all of the characters nice and shiny and good looking. You can see how shiny they are, and you know, the one thing that came back that's the most important is that this dragon spraying people. It's so hilarious. So as we make our way back to the front of the park, you run into Der Pilger Bahnhof, which is the Spotsburg train station. You can see Miss Kitty parked there, and the string of bad luck continues because they've had another kind of major component go down. So, you know, they've spent a lot of money to get this thing up and running again. It was up and running, but they've had another part fail. So they're working on it. They're trying to get Miss Kitty up and running as soon as possible. So just hang in there, and it'll be back and ready to go soon before you know it. All right, everyone, that does it for this just general update here at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. As you can see, there's tons of stuff going on. They've also got Viva La Fiesta going on right now, followed by even more events. So make sure you check out our website to see all of that. And make sure you check out our Viva La Fiesta videos as well. We're very excited to see new food offerings in the park. The Cheeto thing is definitely not for me, but it's a new offering, which is always good. And of course, roller coaster coffee. It's great at Six Flags Over Texas, so it's awesome to see it rolled out here. I don't need coffee right now. I've had plenty of caffeine, but maybe next time when we come, we'll give it a try. It smelled really good in there. Of course, the improvements in Thrill Seeker Park are much needed, and it looks like they're moving right along. I'm excited to see what happens with Up, Up, and Away. And of course, Zoom Jets looks like it's maybe half transformed, so we'll have to wait and see on that. And of course, Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster. Like I said, once they get that foundation poured and the ride here, I think it's going to go up really fast. So I don't know if it'll be up before we're here again, but anything's possible. And of course, the other big thing that we're not really able to fully see yet is the transformation of Hurricane Harbor San Antonio. I know they're working on a lot of themed elements and improvements in that park. Of course, you have all of the new water slides coming to the little children's area up top. Obviously, that's going to be a really great addition to that water park. We thank y'all for watching. Take care. We'll see you soon.